In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create this super cute granny square tote bag. This is made by creating 2 large granny squares and then essentially 1 long strip that will act as your strap, and then the sides of the bag. So here's the bag, and here is also the back of the bag. It's a super cute, super easy bag. I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. And please comment if you have any questions. This specific square is part of my puppy squares pattern. If you're interested in purchasing that, please head to my website. It is available for purchase. All right, now that I have my 2 large squares completed, I'm going to show you how to construct and take this and turn it into a tote bag. From here, what you will need is you will need the yarn of your choice that you would like to be the strap and what goes around the bag and connects the 2 pieces. For this, I'm going to use my mustard colored yarn, and it is super easy to do, and this is also completely up to you on the thickness that you would like for it. What you're going to do is we're going to start by creating a chain, and for this one I'm going to just do a chain, so it'll be 5 single crochets across. So to do that, I will chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you will skip that first one and work into the second, and single crochet. Make sure you count to verify that you have your 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we'll continue this process. We will always chain 1, turn, and start to work all the way across. So you will look similar to this. This is after my foundation chain and 2 rows. So it's going to just be something super simple, super easy. So you'll continue to do that single crochet until you go around once on each of the 3 sides, leaving the top open. And then I like to go essentially again 2 more times. Let me grab my ruler. So then for the math for this, I would calculate it is about 9 inches. So I would multiply that by 3. So I would have 27 inches. And then again, I want it to be at least another 18 inches. So then, sorry, I'm horrible at math, but I would do 18 plus 27 and end up with a strap like this. Essentially now with your strap, what you're going to do, there's a couple ways of doing this. You can choose to stitch this one closed right away, or you can leave it open, whatever you'd like. I like to put this seam on the very bottom though, so what I will do is I will line it up. You can definitely use a stitch marker, whatever you prefer. And now what I will do is I will take a single crochet all the way around this way. Then I will turn and do a single crochet all the way around this way. I am going to grab the correct color yarn for this and I'll be right back. All right, now that I have my yarn color of choice for the front of the bag, I am going to begin. I'm just going to scooch that out of the way for now, and we are going to focus on this piece. There's a couple ways you could do this. You can easily just do with a needle, you can just sew these 2 pieces together all the way around, or you can do my preferred method, which is just a single crochet. All right, I'm just going to be working this direction. So essentially I'm going to sandwich the 2 pieces together flat, and I will just begin with a single crochet, or you could even do a slip stitch if that's something you would prefer. I honestly would have preferred to do the dark blue, but I am completely out of that dark blue color, so we are going with the light blue. And essentially just going to single crochet these 2 pieces together All right, so now I have come to my corner, and what I will do, I'll just take out that stitch marker. I'm gonna again put that stitch marker to the top of the bag just so I have a little bit of an estimate on where I need to end. It's not absolutely necessary, but it helps me. So now that I am at the end, we're going to essentially turn. I like to do this by just doing a chain 1 and single crochet and then begin all the way back up. Now for your strap, this can be totally customized. You can easily adjust that and make it wider or even longer, depending on the type of bag that you want. All right, so here I have single crocheted all the way up and I've made it to the top of my square. If I can find my scissors. Really just gonna cut that off and pull it through. And I'm just gonna flip it over just so you guys can get a better view of what I'm doing for it going the other way around. Pretty much what I'm doing is I'm kind of just lining it up. And I'm going to take my stitch marker out. And this is where I will start again, but on the opposite end. Again, I like to have the seam of this strap at the very bottom. That is completely up to you on how you would like to do that. All right. And now I'm just going to begin again, single crocheting all the way up. Until I get to my end. All right, so now that I've come to my corner, take out my stitch marker. And we'll do the same thing we did on the other side. We will chain 1 and work into the corner again, going the opposite way to the top. All right, so now I've come to the end again, just gonna trim that off. And essentially you have the front and side of your tote bag completed. From here, if you hadn't already sewn this up, I'm just gonna take this tail and sew that piece up. Alright, so essentially this is what our bag will look like. We are just missing the back piece. To add on that back piece, we're just going to look here, and I'm going to find out where I did my first single crochet. That's actually where I'm going to begin. And then I'm also going to look where my bottom corners was. And I like to use a stitch marker. Mark that spot. And I'm going to use the mustard yarn. Uh-oh. A little too eager, I guess. And from here, just going to do my single crochets all the way to the bottom. Similar to how I did it on the opposite end. I'm going to pause it here so you can continue, and then I will meet you when we get down to that very end. Let me check, make sure I'm recording. Alright, now that I've made it to my corner, I'm going to again take out that stitch marker, find where my corner started on this end, and I'm going to take the stitch marker and just mark it, just so it is even and uniform. Once I'm in my corner, I am going to chain one and begin single crocheting all the way down until I get to the other corner. I am going to pause the video and let you continue. I'll meet you at the very end. Once again, I am at the end, so same thing, going to pull out my stitch marker, find where I started, and mark it. In my corner, I will do the same thing that I have done before, which is chain one and then single crochet and work my way all the way back up to the top, just as we did on the front piece of this bag. From here, I'm just going to pause this video, let you continue to the end. Now that I've made it to the end, I'm going to just cut that off, pull it on through, and take out my stitch marker. Essentially from here, you have completed that little tote bag. You're going to want to go in, weave in all of your ends. But that is the simple, easy granny square tote bag that I make with my puppy squares pattern. It will be available on my website.